and we are live.
Welcome everybody to episode, somebody else mouth.
I think we had 8 now.
Episode 8 of FGC TT Live. Let's call it that. FGC TT Live, I'll call it that. Tonight we have our usual people. We have me, Panda. We have the best in Trinidad, Che.
Mark. Oh, hey.
Che.
Everybody.
We also have Mark.
Oh.
He was up there last week. Welcome, Mark. We have KULL.
Hey guys, what's up?
We have RB.
Hello.
And we have our stream host, Joey Gruff Williams.
Yeah, fellas.
And tonight we have with us the man himself who went Brazil to challenge the Evo champion as well as some other international players, Wabz.
Hi.
We also have his the person who went with him, Kevin.
Hey.
And we have our how you call it? Our Smash affiliate, Boxy.
Hello.
Alright, fellas. Good night.
Hey, you forget me, boy.
I forget Mark?
Nah.
Oh god.
Yeah, teammate, boy. Hey,
Oh,
Yeah, team, yeah.
wow. My bad. we have what's his name again? Alright, we have Keegan.
I am here.
Yeah, sorry about that. We have Keegan to talk about two things. We'll get to that later. But first, you want to touch on the Brazil trip. So, Wabz,
Yeah.
it's on us.
Well, I mean, it was a good trip. I mean, it was a long flight. When we got there, they took us up to the house, and what they did was they rented out some villas, so they let all the players and stuff sleep there. So they provided us like breakfast and lunch. When they took us up, they introduced me to all the other players, and I guess that was pretty cool because we got to, I guess, just sit down and play Smash with each other. And even though like there were some language barriers with so many players from like Mexico and Argentina, everybody could still sit down and play Smash. We did a lot of like filming and interviews and moving around the place, and that's pretty much what happened for the first couple of days. We went on a little bit of sightseeing, and then we went to the actual day of the tournament, which was a blast. And you could like those on Twitch, and yeah, that was pretty much it.
So, I'm personally interested in how the experience was playing Ally, because he's one of my favorite competitors, mainly because he plays my character of choice.
Yeah, it's interesting because like you look at these guys on Twitch and stuff regularly, and you see how extremely good they are, and like you play them, and you only really realize how good they are when you actually sit down to play them. Like it feels as if they read and they know exactly what you're going to do, and they're able to bait out certain options really smartly, I guess, that other players don't really know what to do. So, for example, a lot of players, they just kind of approach in the same way, but top players and stuff like Ally, you never really know what they're going to do, or they just pull some random trick that you've never really seen before. And yeah, it was an eye-opening experience that I was able to play such a good player.
Alright, what about the other competitors? I know you beat
yeah.
was it the person you beat?
Gado, that's the best player in Argentina. Yeah.
Oh, shit. Argentina free?
Yeah, so I don't know, but
Alright.
I played most of the other. I think I played I played everyone at least once. I think in terms of skill, I mean, Ally, Larry, and Leo are definitely a cut above the rest of everyone here.
Who was
they've
Leo?
all
He was
been
the
on
one from
kidnap.
Mexico?
Yeah, Leo's the one from Mexico, and a lot of people they now consider him one of the top 10 players in the world because he has winning records over Mr. R, the Buzz. He took 0 to Game 5 and almost beat him, and he has a lot of good wins and placings. So I'd say in terms of skill level, you have like Ally, Larry, Leo. Then I think Sodrick is actually really good. I think out of the people that I played, I think I could have beaten if I had to play in tournaments, the Brazilian player P7, I played Gado from Argentina and I beat him. And there was another player, J Miller. I think it would have been hard, but I think I also could have clutched out a game against him, maybe.
That's the guy from UK, right?
Yeah, that's a guy from Great Britain. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, so I think he plays Luigi. Yeah.
Okay.
All right. So you basically saying that South America is free.
Mm.
you don't have to answer that.
Like they're really good, but I think like I would have had a chance against those. Whereas like the top three, Ally, Larry, and Leo, I think those are just so far ahead of the skill level of the rest of us that it kind of showed in the tournament.
Okay.
Who ended up taking on the tournament?
Ally ended up winning, then Larry, then Leo. Yeah, the second pick.
So if you had to put like a skill rating with Ally and the top players being 10 and 1 being the lowest, where would you put Trinidad's level?
Trinidad, I'd say we're about Trinidad as a whole or just my skill level?
Trinidad on the whole.
Trinidad.
Excellent.
Trinidad on a whole. I think Trinidad on a whole, like we have around, I'd say like 3, 4, maybe 5 players that are really good, and the others, while they're good, they don't play as much as everyone, and I don't think they take it as seriously. So I think like at the highest level of players would be like, I guess like myself, as ASYM, Charles, Crumb, like Box Lunch, like those kind of guys. I think we would be around like a 4. And I think everyone else might be like around a 3.
Mm.
In comparison to Ally and the rest would be at the top.
Pretty large skill gap.
Mm.
Yeah.
So I think the skill gap in Smash higher than like the skill gap in any other fighting game. Like probably not as high as Tekken. Maybe Tekken might be the only other game that's as high as Smash. But like Street Fighter, I don't think the skill gap as high as Smash players. Like, Smash players is ridiculous important. Like Ally, simply Ally, Larry, MKLeo, they're on like a completely different level.
I think a major contribution is because like in Smash you had to play a lot of people, like to get better you had to play other competitors, not like at the end of the day we only have 1.3 million, right? But like say compared to like Street Fighter, you go and train them more and grind it out and you get better from there now.
Yeah,
but like Smash, like you actually need to play other people and get better that way now.
Yeah. You can't train on your own.
It's not impossible to reach a certain level without playing men and thing, but it definitely helps a lot. I think it's an integral part. Again, better than in Smash.
Wabz, you agree with that?
Yeah, I agree with that. I think especially like in Smash 4, like in Melee, you can grind out a bunch of tech skill and stuff and mix-ups in the training mode, but for Smash 4, it's less tech heavy and more, I guess, cerebral, and it's more about you reading the other player or mixing up the other player, and that's why top player experience is, I guess, the most important thing. Getting practice against good players, or at least players that like push you to play better, and that's the best way to improve, probably.
Yeah, I agree with that. Definitely agree with that.
Boxy, you have anything you think you might have that might be of value to add or ask of Wabz?
Well, did you play Jamila in like casual?
Yeah, I only got 1 game against him, and it was close. I think we both got down to 1 stock, but he ended up winning. But I feel like under a tournament setting, I think I would have been able to. I could have clutched out a set, I think.
And I know you played. I think you would have played Crumb's Mario before. I'm not sure in a tournament. I can't remember. But when Ally did like the flood to give me up the recovery, how did that feel? Was it kind of shocking? Like, is it something that you saw before, or that was a first time thing you experienced? So I know you used flood and you used Cape twice or something like that for games.
Well, the thing is that I've watched a lot of his videos and studied a lot of his videos again when he plays against other top Sonics like 6WX, Raph, Komorikiri from Japan, and he's like all the Sonics that he's played against, even up till I think it was the very day before there was a tournament in SmashCon where he lost. He almost lost to Seiko Joe Sonic, and he did lose to 6WX's Sonic. And I watched the matches, and I realized that he didn't do that then. I think between then and now, he had been experimenting with that stuff, and I think he just decided to try it out then and there because he's never done that in tournament. Actually, I saw him do it for the first time against Seiko Joe after I actually played him.
Okay. Yeah, after you lost to them Sonics, you went to the lab.
Yeah. So I can honestly say I never saw that before.
Yeah, I've never seen that.
So
He did so well too. Like it was real consistent the way he's getting it now. He got a couple stocks from that now. The game for the flood.
Yep.
So you think the overall experience increase your skill in any way?
Yes, I think just by hanging out with them, they just know so much about the game. They will just randomly spew knowledge that I had never heard about, how to DI out of certain combos or the timing for certain moves to hit, certain things that you could do in specific matchups and stuff. So I think I learned a good bit of stuff just by talking to them and hanging out with them and playing with them. Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's the difference to take things a little bit closer to home. The difference between the Bayesian scene and the Trinidad scene, because you have Mike, who is pretty good, and Rick as well, who is also very good, and they know a lot about the game and they come together a lot, the whole Bayesian scene. I mean, it's a small country, so they just have one local place that they go to that they play and every weekend or whatever. So they're able to disperse knowledge frequently, as opposed to us where we now start to have the bi-weekly and the salty sweets and whatnot. So I think provided that continues, generally Trinidad will get better.
Yeah.
Because personally, I think that has been my downfall in Smash. I've been trying to be good in Smash. I kind of stopped, but in the first 6 months to a year of Smash 4, I've been trying to be good at the game, but I only learned that I have been DIing bad since I played Rivals of Aether, and I've been doing some other things very poorly, and I only learned that just recently from playing some tutorials in Rivals.
So I think the average Bayesian will beat the average Trini. I will comment for the top Bayesian against the top Trini. Right now they will have the number on us since the Sindusha tournament, but we'll see what happens come next tournament or whatever. But I honestly think the average Bayesian will be the average Trini.
Well, the next tournament could be very soon, because from what I hear, some people go in Barbados next week.
Yeah, buddy.
So you might get to see that theory tested. Huh?
Well,
Macri.
we'll see how it goes. A fair number of us supposed to be going. I think if you do the numbers, it's about 7 of us.
But here, what now? Let me touch back on that just now. Let me finish off with Wabz.
Alright, sorry.
No problem. So, Wabz, Kevin, how was your overall experience for you and Wabz?
I would say it was a very good experience. I think Trinidad being on the international arena for the first time at this caliber, we definitely saw the skill gap, but the potential is still there, and it's going to grow even more and more. And just like how the IAGC is doing something at a world level, I know they already launched their next event, which is going to be in January, which will feature Call of Duty. It's going to be in Australia, Melbourne, and I think if any Trinidadian team is ready to go, then you need to let me know, in a sense. But I don't know if they'll have Smash or any other games. I'm meeting with them again this week to discuss what other games they're going to have, but I definitely know they are going to have Call of Duty at Melbourne games.
Alright, cool.
So,
you'll keep us posted if there are any fighting games involved in that.
Yeah.
What
And
sport?
I definitely do know by 2018 they want to do at least 15 to 20 games for the first ever e-games at a big spectrum. I know fighting games will be included. I think Smash, Street Fighter 5, and MKX will be part of the mix. So it's for everybody out there who is really wants to go and just prep themselves, and hopefully qualifiers will start from next year. And I'm meeting with them again this week to discuss the Caribbean qualifiers and how it's going to happen. And so a lot more to come, a lot more planning to do.
Alright, I'm real good to hear. Anybody have any other questions about Brazil for Kevin or Wabz?
Not so much about just Brazil, but if Wabz has any plans of going to more international tournaments.
Yeah, I would. I wanted to go to EVO and CEO this year, but I mean, it's expensive to go away and stuff. So it's just, I think what I'll try to do is like whenever that I actually am going away, I'm gonna try to see if I can get it to coincide with when there's a big like a national or a major going on. Hopefully, I can go to CEO next year, maybe. But I'm not sure. I'm gonna try my best though to try to go to international tournaments.
That's good to hear. Cause
I think CEO is a cheaper option because Keegan went to CEO this year, so.
Yeah.
I think in comparison, CEO to Evo is a big jump in price range.
Right.
CEO takes place where?
Florida.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah, and flights to Miami is like
Yeah.
not really that expensive.
Okay.
I actually was having some conversations with Larry and Ali about how they got a team like sponsored. Like I know Larry is now on Elevate and Ali just secured a contract with Cloud9, so he's now officially part of Cloud9. So
Which
I was talking to them.
Take very long to happen.
Yeah, I was talking to them, how did they get these contracts? What's the opportunity for Trinidadians to get these contracts? And unfortunately, if you really want to get these contracts, you have to go and live abroad from a Trinidadian. And they're not looking at the Caribbean really as talent. But I was telling him, but we do have the talent. And it's clear that since Wabz attended this international games, we do have talent, we do have potential. So I got in contact with CLG, Kitaro, because he was one of the casters, and he said they're always looking for talent, and if we ever willing to send over a player to America to try out, he don't mind setting it up. So if anybody really wants to go pro as well, the opportunity is available, and just let me know and I could try and arrange you going up and getting an interview or a showcase with them.
I mean, I think that some form of sponsorship should probably come locally first.
Yeah,
or
yes,
be
it
possible
should.
for some kind of companies to try to contribute to even send players to events.
Yeah, I agree with you,
not
but
expensive events. But.
yes, I agree with you, but I was thinking of it and I was talking to them about how is it that these companies like CLG, Cloud9, Fnatic, and all of them make their money, because they are companies. And they said, well, they also get sponsored from other companies like Razer, Nintendo, and etc. Well, Nintendo's not a sponsor for anything, but from other companies. And they were saying, well, they are international companies which want to have their brand on that specific team jersey so that they get the exposure. Now, I was thinking about it in a local sense. Why would Massey or Digicel sponsor a local team member?
Kevin, I'm sorry to cut this short, but I'm trying to stay on topic here. No offense.
Okay.
Alright, so if nobody have any other questions about Brazil, I think we should probably move on.
Oh, yeah, I have a question.
Alright.
Just wondering, like, Wabz, like, what kind of advice would you give any local player traveling outside of Trinidad for like an international tournament?
And I guess you learn the rules, you get the general, look at tournaments online and get an idea of how the flow of tournaments are being run. So you had to be early and be there for your pools matches and make sure that you practice, you
show up early.
You show up early and you you attend, and I think the key thing is to enjoy the experience. Don't get too lost in trying to bring home the gold or just trying to win. Like enjoy the experience, have fun, and learn from it. I guess most of all. Yeah.
Also carry your own setup when you're going, because
Okay.
plenty times, I think when Crumb said that he went to Evo, it was hard sometimes to even get warm up early before playing actual games. So,
Right.
and specifically with
like a
you,
morning food, right?
sorry,
I think Chrome had like a morning food, right?
I don't know what is you on the hand.
A morning pool in Evo.
Yeah, it was early.
Alright.
Yeah, so that could be a scene if you don't have warm ups and you had to do like pools in the morning like that.
Alright. Anything else on the topic?
I want to talk about the bi-weekly smash shots, right? Who is exactly running this?
You what?
The bi-weekly smash.
Changing topic.
Nah, we can talk about this now. We talk about this
I was
now.
gonna lead into something, but alright.
Now, I want to at least offer the people to either stay or leave the like. They can hang out with us or you know. So Wabz, Kevin, if you all want to stick around, you can stick around.
My
Because I
question
think we're going to
about-
move on to our next topic here.
Wait. Back to Brazil.
Yeah.
No, this has nothing to do with the games, but how were the girls?
Oh boy.
How the girls?
Kevin.
No answer. No.
Just give me like a 1 out of 10.
I don't know. To me, I didn't see anything too spectacular to be like, oh, I break my neck kind of thing. So
Oh.
I didn't. Yeah, I don't know if it's the area we were staying in, but I don't know. It didn't. To me, I wasn't really bothered.
Alright. So which area this would be so we'll know not to go there if we're going as tourists?
No, Copacabana and Copacabana beach is amazing, but it's Olympics and I mostly saw Europeans, so
probably because of the Olympics.
yeah, I mostly saw Europeans.
Alright. Well, Kevin, Wabz, I want to thank you guys for coming on. If you guys want to stick around, feel free. Let me move on to the next topic. So,
Alright, well, I gotta go there, so bye everybody, and
Alright,
thanks for having me.
yeah, Wabz, thanks a million for coming on.
Alright, yeah.